My name is Lisa. I'm a stay-at-home mom living with my loving husband Noah and our adorable daughter Madison. Blessed with a kind husband and a cute daughter, our days are filled with happiness. Madison is growing so fast, and lately, she's been eating a lot more.
The yakisoba for lunch was so delicious. It's really yummy when it's wrapped with an egg like an omelet rice, isn't it?
Really? I'm so happy to hear that you found it tasty, Madison.
It's also good with a fried egg on top. Oh, speaking of eggs, was it Nagaya? I heard they lay an egg on a hot plate and then place Napoli spaghetti on top of it.
On a hot plate?
Wow, that sounds delicious.
And then there's the end cake pasta. Was that it? It's a bit rich in flavor, but a colleague told me it's deliciously spicy.
It's nice to have regions with delicious food, isn't it?
Madison wants to try that too.
Our days went by like this, lively and filled with joy. Then, one day. On this particular day, we were visiting the home of Mia, Noah's sister who lives nearby.
And then, for some reason, Noah decided to bundle up some rocket fireworks and light them all at once.
They went off in every direction, and Mom and Dad were super mad at me.
Speaking of which, I once bundled up aerial fireworks and lit them all together and got scolded too.
Why do kids get so fascinated by doing things that will get them scolded by their parents?
It seems like Noah hasn't changed in that respect, even now.
Madison once bundled up some sparklers with Daddy and lit them all at once.
They immediately went out, though.
See what I mean?
This is my sister-in-law Mia, who's always fun and entertaining. I absolutely adore her. Our entire family often visits her, and sometimes we have barbecue in her backyard. As we were leaving Mia's place.
Oh my. Isn't that Lisa? My goodness, it's been so long.
Could it be? Mother!
My. What a coincidence. I usually don't take this route, but I felt like it today and look, I run into Lisa.
As we were about to leave, I ran into Mother, whom I'd been estranged from, right in front of Mia's house. Mother has a rather unreasonable personality, which pushed my father to divorce her. After that, I had cut ties with her as well. Sorry, I'm in a hurry. I don't have time to chat. I have to go now.
Oh come on, it's been so long since we met, and you're so cold.
Didn't I say I'm in a hurry?
You can at least spare a minute for a quick chat. How have you been lately? Are you in touch with your father? It looks like you've been living quite happily in the time we haven't seen each other. Oh, speaking of which.
I'm in a hurry, so I have to go now. Mother tried to hold me back, but I pulled away and left. Still, I didn't want her to follow me and cause any trouble. Thinking this, I decided to stop by a supermarket on my way home to kill some time. However, a few weeks later.
Hello? Hey there, Lisa. How are you? Ha ha ha.
Wait. Hey, there. Did you change your phone number?
Of course. Everyone was blocking me and I couldn't get through. By the way, where are you? Hurry back home.
What? Why? And why is it so noisy in the background? Where are you?
Right now, we're having a fun barbecue. In your backyard.
What?
Sorry for letting myself in. But if you have such a spacious backyard, you should have told me sooner. Keeping it a secret. You're such a possessive child.
What are you talking about? That's my backyard.
What? It's so noisy here, I can't hear you. But can you hurry back, Lisa?
Well, I'm actually on my way back from a trip, but more importantly, about that barbecue at the house.
A trip? How nice. And if you're on your way back, it's perfect. Please pick up some more meat and drinks.
What?
Since you're on your way, it shouldn't be a problem, right?
Wait, what's going on?
You must be hungry after your trip, so hurry back and let's eat together. By the way, it looks like you do barbecue often. All the tools are set up, we didn't need to prepare anything other than the food, and the yard is spacious and great.
Are you saying that?
Oh, I'm being called over. I have to go now. Please do the shopping. Thanks.
Mother seemed to nonchalantly try to end the call. I decided it was time to enlighten her with the truth. That's not my house, you know?
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm telling you. That's not my house. What are you doing at someone else's home?
Oh, so you're saying it's not my house but it's yours, and that's why it's someone else's? Okay, my apologies. But we're family, so it's fine to use the yard, isn't it?
Look, I don't have a backyard big enough for barbecue at my place. First of all, what made you think that was my house?
What? I've seen you coming and going from this house multiple times. I saw it with my own eyes, so there's no mistake.
Indeed, I've been to that house multiple times, because that house belongs to.
Hey, who the heck are you people? Why are you just barging into someone's yard, grilling and eating meat?
What the? I just cleaned up my barbecue tools recently. You've dirtied the grill so much. And look at the lawn.
Wait, who are you folks exactly?
That's our line. Who gave you permission to barbecue here, huh?
Who? I thought this was my daughter's house. I never imagined it could be someone else's.
Not my problem. If it was your daughter's house, you should have gotten her permission. You should have also confirmed the exact address and location with her.
I was just deceived, so I didn't know anything.
Well then, madam, please bring the person who deceived you here. Honestly, I'm quite upset about this situation, you know.
Eek. You heard that, right? Hurry up and come help me.
Mother hung up the phone abruptly. Reluctantly, we headed to where Mother was, and…
Don't just stand there. Clean this mess up.
Exactly. Do you know how much we spend to keep that lawn pristine?
I'm so sorry. Finally, you're here. What took you so long? I told you to come quickly, didn't I?
I'm just getting back from a trip, and it's been less than 30 minutes since you called.
Ugh. I'm really sorry it's this girl here who's responsible for all this mess. She's the one who let us barbecue in this yard.
What? What's the meaning of this?
Right? Because of you, I got scolded and had a terrible time.
I'm talking to you, not her.
Eh? Why are you blaming me?
This is my sister, and that's her husband. In other words, this is my sister and her husband's house.
Yep, they're really close with us. They often play with me, but Mom never said we could just use their yard as we please.
This is my husband Noah and our daughter Madison. And here are the homeowners, Mia and Oliver.
The homeowners. You can't fool me with such lies. She told me she's planning a barbecue with the Kayasiga gang tomorrow. These people, your sister and her husband, are affiliated with such a group? That's just not possible.
My sister has always been incredibly strong. She won a contest against their boss in mere seconds, but they've been close ever since.
Wait, their boss?
To begin with, everyone from the Kiyosega gang is friendly and good-hearted. They even took time out of their precious days off to help maintain this garden for us.
Enough chit-chat. Just clean this up already.
Please let Lisa handle the cleanup. It's her fault for not explaining things properly in the first place.
Seeing Mother, who wouldn't reflect on her actions no matter what was explained, Mia said.
Enough is enough. All you do is make excuses. You know, I've heard everything about you from Lisa.
Oh? And what exactly did she tell you? Well, if it was praise, then I'd understand.
You robbed a friend's house and got cut off, right?
Because of that, even Lisa was cut off from friends she was close to.
On top of that, you had an affair with a married man. You got sued for damages, didn't you?
Oh, such things? That's all in the past. It ended ages ago, so it doesn't matter anymore.
It absolutely does matter. People don't change that easily.
You assumed this was Lisa's house and went ahead with the barbecue, causing all this mess, right?
So what? Everyone makes mistakes. That's why I said to let Lisa handle the cleanup.
Don't be so rude to Mia and Oliver. You've always done things your way, and even now. How much more trouble do you intend to cause?
How is this causing trouble? I did it when no one was around, so it's not bothering anyone. And if this is the home of Lisa's sister-in-law and her husband, it's not a problem at all for me, her mother, to use it.
Are you kidding me? I cut ties with you long ago. Regardless of that, anyone can see that this situation is completely unacceptable.
Look, whether we're estranged or not doesn't matter. It's a matter of feelings, and regardless of anything, I'm still Lisa's mother, aren't I?
It's your attitude that caused all this, didn't it? That's probably why my dad divorced you.
We don't need to hear the details to know the reason for the divorce.
When reminded about her divorce from father, mother responded.
You know? Yes, I might have mistaken Lisa's house for this one, but as for my husband, I was the one who said we should get divorced. My husband was like, I can't live without you, please don't divorce me. He clung to me so desperately that it was quite a hassle.
Stop lying. Dad would never say something like that. You've caused so much trouble, not only for your friends but also the neighbors. Have you forgotten that Dad and I had to apologize for your actions each time?
Oh, well, that might have happened, but if you or your father were in my place, I would have apologized, right? Isn't it wrong to blame only me?
It's your entire way of thinking that's wrong.
Family is there to be taken for granted sometimes, and so they do cause inconveniences.
That's something people in good family relationships can say.
Oh my, while it's true that I divorced my husband, it was a mutual decision.
If it was mutual, why did even Lisa cut ties with you?
I'm sure Lisa, being emotional, sided with her father and decided to cut ties. And time must have just flown by without her being able to reconcile. Isn't that right, Lisa?
If that was the case, I would have reached out to you. Don't just make assumptions based on what Mia and the others have heard from me. Dad divorced you because he couldn't stand your selfishness, not for any other reason.
There are couples who get along better after divorcing, you know?
So, madam, are you still close with your husband?
No. He's been stubbornly blocking all my calls.
She's incredibly optimistic, isn't she?
Quite the deluded madam.
I bet it was behavior like this that pushed him away.
Mother genuinely seemed to believe that father and I had cut off contact with her simply out of spite. However, the truth was, we made a deliberate decision to avoid contacting her at all costs. Mother, seriously, enough is enough. Have you even apologized to Mia and Oliver?
I said I was sorry, didn't I? How many times do you want me to apologize?
Jizz, the more you talk, the angrier I get. If you had even a shred of remorse, you wouldn't be speaking like this. Do you get it? You used someone else's backyard for a barbecue without permission. If just saying I made a mistake cleared up all the problems, we'd have no conflicts in this world.
What's with her? She's incredibly short-tempered, isn't she? Are you sure it's okay to have her as your sister-in-law?
You're the one who's made Mia so angry, and even now, you're still causing trouble for Lisa.
Wow, you're being awfully rude, aren't you?
Lisa is our precious sister-in-law. I'm truly grateful she takes after her father.
But she looks just like me when it comes to her beauty, right?
Mother-in-law, have you ever considered reflecting on your past actions, even just a little?
Reflect on things that have already happened? Isn't that just a waste of time?
The only one who thinks it's over is you. And think about it, by chance, this is the first time you've met Lisa in how many years? During all that time, have you made even a single effort to reflect and change?
What exactly do you want me to reflect on?
The pain you caused Lisa and father. The reason Lisa rejects you is because you haven't changed one bit from back then.
Rejects me? So the blocked calls are.
I truly detest you. So much so that I never want to see your face again. It seemed that Mother had finally become aware of the situation, but
Lisa and father aren't the kind of people who would distance themselves just out of stubbornness. They both make thoughtful decisions, especially about important matters.
So, you're saying they really divorced because they despised each other?
yes. In the end, Father really let you have it and kicked you out, didn't he?
So, it's impossible to get in touch with Father through Lisa?
Why would I do that? Father is the one who detests you the most.
That can't be true.
Hello, is this the police? Please come quickly.
There's someone having a barbecue in our yard without permission.
Wait, calling the police on a family member? This is a problem.
If it's a problem, you shouldn't have acted selfishly in the first place. I have absolutely no intention of helping you out.
Why? Why are you saying that?
It's your fault, isn't it? Whenever Madison visits Mia and the others, I always ask permission first. I always say, "May I come in?" before entering their house.
But this is.
You entered without permission. It's too late for apologies now.
Exactly as Madison said.
I can't believe there are people like this.
Wait, please, Lisa. As a favor, just this once since we've met after such a long time.
I've heard that line so many times in the past, it feels like I have calluses on my ears.
Hello, we're the police.
Officer, it's this person.
Wait, please, truly, spare me this time.
In this manner, Mother was arrested for property damage and trespassing, and she was severely reprimanded by the police. Since the divorce from Father, she had been living by merely working part-time jobs. However, due to her consecutive no-shows at work following this incident, she lost her job. As long as I can pay the rent and make a living, it's fine, was her carefree mindset, so she had no savings. To make matters worse, for some reason, she mistakenly believed that members of the Kyosuikagumi gang were watching her, making her afraid to go out. Naturally, since she wasn't working and was behind on rent, it seemed her eviction wasn't far off. In this way, Mother faced the consequences of living recklessly and without reflecting on her past actions when she was with her family. She was now leading a perilous and miserable life. As for me after that.
Man, Ice-Dueling really hits the spot with barbecue.
Huh? Mia, aren't you having beer?
I've been overindulging lately, so today's a liver rest day.
What's a liver rest day?
When you drink alcohol, there's a part of the body called the liver that works really hard. So a liver rest day is when you take a break and don't drink alcohol to give it some rest.
Well then, I'll drink your share too.
Go on, drink up. In return, on your liver rest day, I'll drink right in front of you.
That sounds torturous.
Despite that incident, neither Father nor I ever saw Mother again. Father now lives alone, but he seems to enjoy his free time, indulging in his hobbies. Even after the incident, Mia and Oliver invited us over for barbecue. Being married doesn't guarantee a blissful household. Some couples who were once lovebirds can become distant after marriage. I sometimes think such stories have nothing to do with Noah and me, but I remind myself to be careful not to become that kind of wife. Every day, I cherish the moments, grateful to be with my beloved family, truly savoring the happiness. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit the like button and consider subscribing to my channel for more great content. Just click on the subscribe button below, and don't forget to ring the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when I upload a new video. See you in the next one.